What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Redriveraviation. Hope you guys had a fantastic day today. And today we have the August 2023 Reno-Tahoe International Airport update for you guys. I really hope you guys are excited for today's videos. Today we have a very exciting Reno update in store for you guys. We got some various aircraft changes, some new developments, and all kinds of fun items to dive into in today's airport update. I really hope you guys are excited for this, and without any further delay, Southwest Airlines is up first. And a little challenge for today, I thought I'd change it up. There are a select amount of aircraft that are in the same position as they were in the previous Reno update. Start taking your tallies now, don't cheat, and comment below what you think that is by the time we make it through all the airplanes. Okay, anyways, without any further delay, let's go ahead and get started. This Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-700, this aircraft is in the Heart livery with blended winglets. It's currently making a non-stop flight today, coming in from Las Vegas, and now it's going to be headed over to Denver. So glad to see both those routes going super strong for us here at Reno. And this 737-800 is currently making a non-stop service today, coming in right now from San Jose, California, and now it's going to be heading over to Long Beach. So very cool to see both those services also doing very good for Southwest here as well. Arizona 1's fittingly going to be heading over to Phoenix after making a non-stop service coming in earlier today from Dallas Love Field. So very cool to see that service going very well here for SWA. And then we have a Canyon Blue 737-700. Not many of these left at all. Really crazy. This is a great model here by GeminiJets. So glad to have it in the fleet. I believe this is the Gemini one, but it honestly might be. Yeah, it is the other one, the 2005. So ironically enough. But nevertheless, this aircraft is going to make a non-stop service today, heading over to Burbank after coming in after a non-stop flight in from Denver. So looking good with all the various services we have there. Chicago Midway returns on September 9th as a seasonal service. So very excited for that. That'll be awesome. Hello Delta on their 175 making a non-stop service today coming in from Los Angeles, and now it's going to be heading back out there. SkyWest doing really good with that service. Would love a GeminiJets release. Todd said by February. I hope that we get that. So we'll have to see. And the Spirit Airlines Airbus A319 in macro mode, if I can get it back into typical mode. There we go. Spirit Airlines Airbus A319 100 is making its first appearance here at Reno, coming in from Las Vegas. So very cool to see a 320neo and an A319 on schedule. Love the variety. Really, really cool. And that is absolutely fantastic. So that's what he's going to be doing right now. Hello Delta 737-800 in the Sky Team livery, back at it again here. Always love getting this in regardless of the season, just the time frame. Coming in from Salt Lake City, Utah, of course. So 737-800, 737-900, and a 175. A really nice diverse schedule for them as well, and that is a really cool route right there. Delta Airlines Airbus A319 100 coming in from Minneapolis, St. Paul on the Monday, Thursday, Saturday service. I'm going to be eager to see if they'll take this into September or not. I doubt it, but they might. Who knows? Likewise for Sun Country in their Thursday, Sunday service to Minneapolis. But looking really good here. Delta's a very cool airline, so looking very forward to seeing what they're all about with upcoming trips, and just overall really, really awesome. So Delta looking good. Not like I haven't flown them before or anything, but it's always a good experience here with Delta, so looking forward to more. And then we have the JetBlue Airways Airbus A320 Spotlight Tail by Attitude Models. Very cool model here, West Coast diecast featuring this, so definitely go check it out if you are interested in one. This aircraft is currently coming in right now after a non-stop service from Newark John Kennedy. We'll be heading over to Los Angeles next. So glad to see both those routes progressing really well in general. So let me go ahead and move some tables real quick, get the lighting in a better spot, and we will move over to Terminal C next. Alrighty, everybody, next up right here, and got to give a full frame as a little bit of a hint there so that you guys know it's for something that I said earlier in the video. We have this Volaris Airbus A320neo coming in from Guadalajara today, and we'll be heading back out there. Glad to see Guadalajara going strong here for none other than Volaris. They've been a really, really cool asset here, and I've been glad to feature them over the years. So excited to see what's to come for Volaris. I can't believe that. I'm just so in the routine that I didn't even think about this. I apologize. Happy 4th birthday Reno updates. Yes, been doing it since August of 2019. So 4 years ago is when I decided to start conducting Reno updates. And what a great choice that was. A really cool airport with various elements, and we'll talk about it throughout the airport update. But our big day here for Reno as always. Love to see it. That's fantastic. Hello United, Embraer 175 coming in from San Francisco, now heading over to Los Angeles. So glad to see SkyWest going strong there with both their California cities. And the 737-800 is coming in from Denver, Colorado, and we'll be heading back out there. So glad to see Denver, always a force here for United Airlines. And then we have the 737 MAX 8 here today. Very cool to see this. Coming in on a Saturday, Sunday service from Houston, which is very interesting. I thought that was really neat to see that. Hopefully at some point they'll get it back up to a daily service, but of course by the season it kind of changes. So certainly very cool to see this service active though, and a very unique frequency there at the very least. So cool to see that. And again, this aircraft's heading over to Houston. American Eagle Embraer 175 for Envoy heading over to Austin today. Yes, there's another Embraer 175, and I don't even think I got a chance to put it in the airport because I'm not seeing it. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the reality of airport updates, because sometimes this happens when I got so many models. I think I set it somewhere and I forgot to grab it. So let's see. Apologies about all the items here. I thought that I had one over here. I don't know what I did with it, but there should be another one somewhere here. So let's see if we can find a Embraer 175. Somebody's probably seen one at this point that I haven't. What did I do with it? I know that I grabbed it at some point. I bet I just slapped it down somewhere and forgot about it. There's one. So let's go ahead and grab this one and put it in right here. So that one's coming in from Austin, and then somehow, believe it or not, Los Angeles is back for American Eagle. So this 175 for SkyWest coming in from Los Angeles. So very exciting to see Los Angeles back here on the itinerary for American. They pulled it, I want to say it was probably in like, it was a while ago. I want to say it was maybe January or so, maybe even before that. So it's really cool to see this back in the lineup. I'm not sure why it was gone or for the extended period, but certainly very cool to see it back, and it's really delighting. So this aircraft's currently heading over right now to Los Angeles. And here's the United 737-700 in the Evo Blue livery. This aircraft's kind of making a non-stop service today, coming in right now from none other than, what was the airport we were thinking of here? Chicago O'Hare. And that is a daily service here on the 737-700. So very cool to see that, and eager to see where the progression goes on that service. Okay, so we got a tail-lit American 737-800 coming in right now from Phoenix Sky Harbor International. Very cool to see Phoenix continuing to go strong. Peak season's about to come back, so I'm sure a frequency or two will be added in conjunction. In fact, I think I remember when they made the announcement for the additional 30 frequencies they were going to be adding out of Phoenix. Reno was on the list. Tulsa obviously was, because I paid attention to that. And Wichita will be resuming. It was a route. I think pandemic axed it, but now it's back. So it appears to be that I think Reno was on the list for an additional couple frequencies. So rightfully so, it'll be exciting to see. And hello, Legion on the E319-100. This aircraft's currently making a non-stop service today, coming in right now from Las Vegas. Cool to see Vegas continuing to go strong, and their peak season's coming up too. So excited to see how the Reno customers will continue to utilize that. That is a pretty one right there, ladies and gentlemen. As you guys can see, we have various aircraft for American Airlines, Sun Country, and Alaska. What a beautiful lineup. Let's start down here on the bottom with the American Airlines 737-800 TWA livery coming in from Dallas Fort Worth International. Very cool to see Dallas continuing to thrive here with American Airlines. Their best performing hub statistically, and excited to see where it goes from here. So Dallas 737-800 is out and about. And then we got Sun Country on the 737-800 coming in from Minneapolis, St. Paul. As I was just referring to, very eager to see what happens with the seasonal duration here, as denoted. I think it's a really cool route. I would love to see it year-round. Very awesome to see Sun Country here, though, after their brief debut last year, and then they made a more formal entrance into the market this year. So hopefully in 2024, they'll be able to match it, or perhaps even do more. But yeah, in September, it'll be interesting to see, but I do not expect them back. So certainly want to give a really good view here at Sun Country. Well, excuse me, they'll be back for charters, of course, as per usual, but we'll see what happens here with Sun Country going into the future. So eager to see this. And then, of course, we have three Chesters here today. Love Chester. We have the SkyWest 175 on your bottom, coming in right now from none other. I guess both the releases are SkyWest. I thought one of them was Horizon, the standard 175 livery, but that's certainly the most recent release there. You can tell because Chester's kind of crooked there on the tail, and the navy is much darker, similar to the NG 800 shade than the first release that was in 2018. All the liveries aside, though, the first Chester's coming in from Los Angeles. Again, very cool to see that route back out 2 times a day. Really cool to see that, and I think they've been doing really well there, so that's awesome. And the 737-800 is currently making a service right now, coming in from none other than the great city of Seattle, Tacoma. Glad to see that route continuing to go strong. Again, they've had 737-700s, 800s, and 900s, so hopefully at some point I get that 700. I'd like to add that to the collection, even if they do retire it in the future. And I guess we're going to a different camera, as we have the last 175 in focus now, currently coming in from the great city of Portland. So glad to see Portland going great too, and I'll be eager to see what happens with it in the near future. Hello, UPS on the Boeing 757-200. UPS is currently coming in right now from none other than Oakland, and now is going to be heading over to Louisville. And apologies about the poor angle, but might as well change it up for different anyways. So you got JSX Embraer 145, This aircraft's currently making a nonstop service in from Orange County on a turnaround, so glad to see that service going strong. A Learjet 75 currently taxiing out. This aircraft's going to be heading over to Las Vegas after coming in earlier today from a really cool city in Spokane, Washington. Seems like a really cool one to visit, especially like natural beauty wise and everything, so that would be a cool one. I'm trying to get this camera out of it has the ring. You can bring up the ring for zoom, but I wasn't really trying to do that. There we go. And now back out to the 3X, or I guess noted as 77 millimeters. We have a Cessna 172, just making a standard local flight around the area. Very cool seeing double there with the other 757 freighter. This time is going to be FedEx freighter. Kind of funny. Anyways, this aircraft's currently coming in from Great Falls. I think that's Idaho as well, and now it's going to be heading over to Oakland. And the 767-300 from a different perspective, that's tail-lit anyways, is currently coming in from Memphis and will be heading back out there. A UPS A300 freighter way over there in the background is currently making a nonstop service today coming in from Sacramento MHR and will be heading back out there. And finally, for today's airport update, we got a DHL 737-800 freighter coming in from Phoenix and now it's heading over to Los Angeles. And yeah, that'll do for today's Reno update. I really hope you guys enjoyed this one, as there's a bunch of various movements going on here, so it's really cool to see all the various pieces coming together here at Reno with the great lighting too. So yeah, really cool to see. I thought the Max 8 was a really cool touch, so cool to see United certainly not cutting or, you know, kind of doing, I don't even know what the proper way to phrase it is. Like JetBlue's done it several times with JFK, both at Albuquerque and Reno. They like take a 3-month hiatus, then they come back, 2-month hiatus, come back, 1-month hiatus, come back. I guess intermissions would be the correct word. So glad to see United not taking intermission with the route, but rather sending a Saturday-Sunday service. So that's been really fun. And yeah, everything else around here is going really great. Again, Los Angeles back for American is huge, so really exciting there. And yeah, like I said, Southwest Chicago Midway service will be resuming September 9th. So really big props to Southwest for resuming pretty much all their pre-pandemic seasonal and Saturday and Sunday routes. They've really hit it out of the park with getting those back. I think they've resumed pretty much all of them. Whether they were operating like 2015 or 2018 or even up till 2020, they've really done a great job resuming those and committing to those markets. And I think that's really cool in most cases, because most of those networks are really good. Like Tulsa to Orlando immediately just comes banging in my head. But obviously you have other ones like Reno to Chicago Midway, and then even some more interesting ones like Albuquerque to Kansas City and many others. So it's really cool to see everything's going on here. And it wasn't intentional. It was just the first one I thought of, because the Airlines International 2024 convention will be going to Kansas City, Missouri at the MCI International Airport. That'll be taking place June 26th through 29, 2024. Be sure to stay on the video to the end so you can see the full playlist from the 2023 convention, at the Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport if you're interested in what the convention's about. And it was super, super fun. Got to go to Chicago and Dallas over the last 2 years. It's been so fun. And now Kansas City will be next on those days in 2024. So I highly recommend looking into logistics if you are interested in going. And I probably made a video at this point regarding the Kansas City convention. So definitely check that out if you'd like to, in conjunction with the 2023 convention with all the content coming out there. So if you're interested in seeing what the convention's all about, those videos and that playlist would give you the best opportunities possible. So also, hopefully all the content's been rolling out great. I'm sure school's probably about to start back up when I'm making this, but the good news is the schedule should be more favorable for the YouTube channel this semester, because I'll be living at home, which will be nice. So very excited about that. And the Tuesday, Thursday schedule should be very favorable in conjunction with my desires for YouTube, getting back to everybody on social media and so on and so forth. So the campus is nice, and I'm sure I'll drive over there several times to hang out with guys like Plane Spotter DK and whatnot, and Stillwater long exposures and everything. So I'm sure there'll be still opportunities when I'm over there, but obviously being so close to Stillwater makes more sense to live at home for this situation, as it was a great first year on campus. I utilized it a bunch. It was a great opportunity, but in this at this particular time, I think it's more favorable for my desires, and also financially too. It's a big financial save to just live at home, so it will be great. So looking forward to that. So anyways, though, enough rambling. Hope you guys enjoyed today's Reno update, and hope you guys are having a great ending to your summer here. It's been a really fun summer. I hope everybody enjoyed it. Got to meet so many of you at airliners, and hopefully to many more events to come, including the Kansas City convention, which is going to be really fun, and I'm looking very forward to that. Start making your arrangements. It's going to be great, and I'm so stoked for it. I hope everybody else is as well. Now's the time to start talking with your parents about it, so that's on their radar, and if you do want to go, that provides you with the best opportunity possible. So highly recommend mentioning it to them at your convenience if you are interested. And yeah, enough about airlines though. I just highly recommend it because it is an absolutely incredible convention. Has provoked, or that's not the correct word, I'm sorry, has induced so many opportunities for many people. So anyways though, enough on the talk. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'll be excited to see you all tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe. Trust the process. Do you love what you do. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon as Redriveraviation is signing off.